Now it's time for your melanin moment. What's going on, guys? Today is Thursday, and it is time for a quick melanin moment that ain't got nothing to do with nothing biblical. I want to address this Monique video that kind of went viral a little bit, and she actually had to make another video in response to the comments that she received from the first video. And in a nutshell, what I gathered, because I did not watch her whole video, neither one of them, was that she was basically telling us that we didn't need to wear bonnets and robes and night clothes and night attire, bedroom slippers, whatever, out in public because we were robbing ourselves of our beauty. And I feel as though Monique has every right to feel how she feels. I feel the exact same way, but for different reasons. I grew up in a time where my grandmother did not have a job. My grandfather was the provider. He had his own cement business, and he would go and work, and at the end of the week he would bring the money home to my grandmother, and she would, get the food and pay the bills and everything. And that's just how life went. She would make sure that we were taking care of us for school, and if any time she needed to go somewhere, because she was such a good housewife and she did the things necessary to take care of the home, she would have to run a lot of errands, meaning she would have to be away from the home a lot. My grandmother put on clothes. She did not leave the house in a bonnet or bedroom slippers or flannel PJs. She put on clothes. My grandmother taught us that public clothes belong in public places and private clothes belong in private places. And so for that reason, I get dressed when I leave. Not necessarily because I care about what somebody gonna say. My perspective is, I feel like going outside in clothes that I lay in the bed in is nasty. That's my personal opinion. You ain't got to be on the same boat, nor do you have to agree. That's just my personal opinion. If I'm wearing bedroom shoes, that's the title I'm giving it, they belong in the bedroom. I don't need to be walking around in shoes for the bedroom at CVS, Walmart, 7-Eleven, none of that. You want to know why? Because outside is nasty. People spit on the ground, pets pee, and everything else on the ground. Not to mention all of the stuff that we don't see on a regular basis. I don't need to wear my bedroom shoes to the grocery store. I just think that's disgusting to me. Nor do I need to wear my PJs out, because if I was the only person that was listening in science class, my teacher taught me that germs tend to travel. So you at the stove and you leaning on this and touching that and walking by this and grazing up against that in them clothes that you gonna go home and get in the bed in. I just think that's disgusting. That's just me. Now, Monique came from another angle. She felt as though the bonnet is taken away from the beauty of a black woman, and that's her right to feel like that. I've never wore a bonnet out anywhere. I don't wear my head out, my head wrapped up in a scarf or anything anywhere. That's just how I was raised. My grandmother ain't do it, and she used to roll her hair every single night, or she would make us do it. We would put them little pink rollers in her hair, and we would roll her hair. But when my grandmother got ready to leave 1601 Vine Street in Selma, Alabama, she put on clothes and she combed her hair. That's just how I feel. I think it's nasty. I understand that people feel like, hey, I don't get it, or you can get germs from anywhere. Yeah, but what you can control, you need to control. So I don't want the outside germs. I don't even like people being close to me, because sometimes people begin to get very unsanitary, and you can tell their hygiene when they out in public. Like, they cough, they put their hand over their mouth instead of coughing in their elbow, and they got tissue, which is the nastiest thing to me, for you to have tissue and you continuously wipe your nose with the same tissue and you keep putting it in your pocket. That's disgusting to me. So if I'm coming behind people like that, if I see that, and I work in retail, and I'm coming behind people that I see like that, I'm quick to put on gloves, I'm quick to put on a face mask. So if I see that, imagine what I don't see. So the person that came before me could have been that nasty, and I'm at the Walmart and I'm in my daggone PJs rubbing up against whatever it was they just touched. I just think it's disgusting. I just think it's disgusting. I applaud Monique for standing by what she said, but I'm just coming from another angle. I think that's nasty. I'm sorry. I'm not about to wear my bedroom shoes somewhere knowing that there's a good chance somebody just spit on the ground. So, or spit gum out, or coughed up, or vomited, or whatever. And I'm walking that back into my house. And you comfortably get in the bed, and you comfortably walk on your carpet. Yeah, no. I think it's disgusting. And, that's the angle that I'm coming from. That's what this Melanin moment is about. You got to value people's opinion just like you want people to value yours. But where I'm coming from is Monique wasn't wrong. A lot of times we do look a fool and a mess out in these streets with these bonnets on, thinking that we, like, I'm just going to run here, I'm going to run there. Then it turns into a whole day. And you had that bonnet on your head all day long. So her angle was, we're taking away from my beauty. My angle is, that's just nasty. I don't know why people feel like they wanted to jump down Monique's throat. You wear it, you wear it. I still think it's nasty. That's just me. So that's my little Melanin moment that ain't got nothing to do with nothing biblical for today. I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday, or having an amazing Thursday. Looking forward to the weekend. Please be safe out here in these streets. And that's another reason why, because COVID is real. And they don't know if it's living on surfaces or not living on surfaces, or staying on 30 seconds or whatever. And while you around here shopping and doing whatever it is you're doing, COVID could be on the surface that you are sitting on, that you are leaning up against, and you're in your PJs. Just saying. So stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon for another Melanin moment.